Hey guys, Sin Flair here, and today I'm going to show you how you can rent out your cards for the most amount of money as you can. And this is what I do every day. So let's go to the Great Peak Monsters, my favorite tool to use, and let's go to your cards, my cards. Owned. Here's what I do all the time. So I reload the page one more time, and I'll click Compare Your Rentals. Okay, give it a second because this is a lot of data to go through. Okay, and I press this percent change. This is what this is it compares how much you're renting it for to how much the current price is. So you want to see red marks, meaning that someone's renting your cards out when they could be renting it for less. And what you don't want to see is green marks, meaning that you rented it for way less than what other people are willing to rent it for. So see all these gargoyle devils? I'm renting out for one, but other people, I could be renting it out for 1.115. So this is what I do. So all of the ones that aren't rented are canceled right now, and I always pick rents that are higher than 15%. I mark those. This one's already canceled for me, so I'm going to leave that. This one's higher than 15%. This one too. So is this one here and here. Okay, that should be all, and what I'm going to do is cancel it. You might think I'm mean, but this is what both the owners and renters can do. They can cancel it at any time. So I don't see it as bad. Okay, and then we'll go to the red ones. You press this again, and you have to check what prices your other people want to rent it at, which is lower. So let's mark these up. And you need to set these prices to be higher. Okay, and I'll stop at these because these are already at the regular price, so I won't do those. So I'll go here, rent, change price, and I'll hit load for like a general price of what I'm going for, but I'm always going to change it. Except these exploding rats are 0.1, which if I click it, that's what they basically are right now. But I'll go to the other ones. So Axe Master level 2. So pressing the card right here, it shows what level it's at, not the BCX. Which I wish they did that, but that would make it kind of confusing. So I'm gonna check what the going rate for Axe Master is if I rent it out. And it's around, I'll put this 16.949. So I'm gonna undercut the lowest rent by 0.01. Okay, I'll do the same thing with the Dark Enchantress. And this guy's renting it really low right now, so I'll change it to 17.549. The reason why I'm not gonna do 9.299 is because this is a great jump from here to here. And yeah, I don't think this will last too long. So yeah, I'm gonna press confirm. Okay, so I went over the cards that are rented right now. Okay, I have to okay all these transactions. Now the next part is I'm going to do ones that aren't for rent. I'll reload the page. We'll reload the page. I'll reload the page, but everything under my criteria that I checked off. So these are the cards that aren't rented out. So I'm going to check mark the ones I want to list for rent. And there's some cards I want to list for rent manually, and I'll tell you why after I rented these. So one, I want to keep my shadowy presence and creeping ooze because it's hard to rent those for a good price. But I'm gonna rent everything else out. So I hit the same thing what I did before, rent, set lowest price. And I'm only gonna change the ones that are more than 0.1. Okay, so let's start with the Axe Master. Okay, I see a huge price disparity here, so I'm gonna set it for 2.949 instead. And Seedsmith, I'll set it to 0.148. Two Devils, I'll set those to 1.44. Okay, so I'm really squeezing every amount of DEC I can from the rent. Okay. Oh, and some cards I'm gonna list manually, like this Albatross. And the reason why is because the BCX is higher than its level. It doesn't match the level. So I'm gonna check it here actually, because you can check what the going rate for Albatross is. You can see what level is -3 BCX. So if so it's around 0.07 BCX per Albatross. So I'm gonna use a calculator here. I just use it on. Actually, you guys won't see it. I just use my own calculator. So 0.07 times 3, because that's how much BCX Albatross I have. Then I got 7 times 3 is obviously 0.21. And then I'll list that price minus 0.01. So go back here. I said 0.21, so I'll go 0.209. I'll list it a little lower. So you have to do that sometimes. So I'd recommend combining your cards so they equal the level, or leave them as one, because you'd get more when you rent it out. So that's what I do every day to get as much as I can from the rentals. And so every day around this time, I'd always manage my rentals by doing this. And I like to see that the revenue from the rentals that I have is always higher than the rentals I am renting out, because that way I'm still making a profit. And the cards that I am renting out are just for power. So I'm renting around 12,000, around 13,000 power for 32 DEC a day, which is not bad, but I still need to get it to 15,000. Okay, that's how I manage my rentals, and hopefully you learn something about managing your own rentals. Okay, that's my video. Have a great day. See ya. Bye.